History of soda. The first soda appeared in Paris as a mixture of water, lemon juice, and honey in the 17th century. Joseph Priestley was given the nickname as the father of the soft drinks industry for his invention of a small carbonating apparatus in 1772, which can be seen on the right. Carbonated drinks at this point were primarily used for therapeutic uses, like treating people with nephritic syndrome, which is a collection of symptoms associated with one's kidneys. It wasn't until the 1820s that carbonated water was starting to get flavored with ginger and lemon. It wasn't until 1886 that John Pemberton invented Coca-Cola, which was the first cola drink. History of diet soda. The first diet soda was No-Cal, which was produced in 1952, and it was a sugar-free soda that was meant for diabetic consumers. The first soda that was advertised as a diet soda was Royal Crown Cola's Diet Right in 1958. But at this point, diet sodas weren't selling as well because people still saw them as drinks for diabetic consumers only. But when Coca-Cola produced Tab in 1963, that's when the diet soda franchise really took off.
Ingredients in both: carbonated water, caffeine, phosphoric acid, high fructose corn syrup, and caramel coloring. Other ingredients in Coke are cane sugar, which has been replaced by high fructose corn syrup as of late, though brands of Coke such as Mexican Coke still contain cane sugar, and alternate ingredients in Diet Coke are aspartame, which is arguably linked to an increase in cancer through studies, and is arguably 200 times sweeter than sugar. Pros of Coke. Aside from the fact that it's absolutely delicious, Coke contains caffeine, which is good for people who need an energy boost. Unlike a cup of coffee, which contains around 85 milligrams of caffeine, Coke contains far less than that, 34 milligrams to be exact. Coke can also help with digestion because it has a high acidity of 2.6 pH. Cons of Coke. The caffeine can elevate your blood pressure and heart rate, while sodium can make you retain water. One can of Coke contains 39 grams of sugar. Consuming large quantities of sugar can elevate your blood glucose sugar and increase the risk of developing a cardiovascular disease. It can also lead to an increasing risk to type 2 diabetes and weight gain, if consumed consecutively. Pros of Diet Coke. They add no calories to your diet, they are better for your teeth since bacteria cannot live in artificial sweeteners. Also, it's a good source of hydration that isn't water. Artificial sweeteners also taste sweeter than sugar. Cons of Diet Coke are that they offer no nutritional or health benefit. They could actually cause increased weight gain, as some theories conclude that frequent consumption of artificial sweeteners messes with the body's ability to manage calories based on the tasting of something sweet, so in turn, those people tend to eat more sweet foods and gain weight. In conclusion, both drinks have positive and negative effects. In the end, it is up to the individual whether the pros and cons of one outweigh the other. Lastly, please remember what happens when you mix Diet Coke and Mentos.